Hi everybody! Welcome to my new place, my new dorm. I am all moved in for my third year of college. I apologize, I'm a little bit sick and there's probably also going to be lots of background noise from outside and from other places in the dorm. There's not a lot I can do about that. Things have been really crazy, which is why I've had pre-recorded videos for the past couple weeks, but it is my third week of college and I finally have a couple of minutes where I can film another video. But anyway, enough disclaimers. Welcome to my new place. I have a review for you today of Legend by Marie Lu. Legend is a YA dystopia that takes place in a post-apocalyptic, futuristic United States, mainly on the West Coast, I think, and it seems like the US is sort of split into two camps right now. The Republic, which is on the West Coast and seems to be the dominant sort of government, and then over on the east side of the country seems to be the colonies, and they are rebelling, and these two halves of the country are fighting against one another. The book is written in the first person, and we see two different people's perspectives, a boy named Day and a girl named June. At first glance, these two characters seem to be sort of polar opposite in a way, at least in their situations. June, the girl, is a genius, and she is pro-Republic all the way, and she's in the military, and she's pretty rich. Day, on the other hand, is an infamous criminal. He kind of works on his own side. He's not exactly with the rebels in the colonies, but he's definitely not pro-Republic either. He's also just about as poor as June is rich. Overall, I thought this was a pretty good opener to the trilogy. The world building was pretty good, though I still had a lot of questions about exactly where the boundaries are between where the Republic has influence and where the colonies have influence, but I think that we got the scene pretty well set for what we mainly see for the action of this book, so that was good. The other cool thing was that every other chapter, all of Day's chapters, I don't know how well you guys can see that, have gold font, which is pretty neat. And so I thought that was kind of an interesting touch. I haven't really seen that done in any other books, and I think the other two in the trilogy do this as well. It was a bit weird to read first-person perspective because I haven't read a book in that perspective in a while. It took me a little bit to get used to that, just because it's been a while since I had read anything like that. But I thought it was well done. It can be really easy for first person to get annoying, but I didn't find it annoying in this book, so that was good. As I expected, it was also a very fast-paced book, which was nice because I was able to get through it pretty quickly, and I never felt bored. There was always something to keep me interested and to kind of keep me on the edge of my seat, especially when the plot starts to sort of thicken, you know. Some people might think that the sort of romance in this book was a bit insta-lovey, but I didn't really see it that way. There's really only one moment where they sort of have it. It's not even that much of a romantic moment. They're just sort of fooling around and there's wine involved. And then they spend the entire rest of the novel after that moment not trusting each other and having a very complicated relationship before sort of coming back together again and trusting one another. And yeah, so I didn't really see it as insta-love. I sort of saw it as insta-attraction, and then it was a pretty normal, well built up relationship after that, so I didn't have a problem with that. If I had to give a critique of the book, I think my main thing was just that I kind of wished I actually saw the Republic as good, at least in some parts, because from the get-go, I didn't trust the Republic, and I was waiting for June to sort of wake up and smell the roses. I want things to be a little bit more nuanced so that I would have at least been trying to root for the Republic at some point, which I didn't do at all. I knew they were going to be sort of the bad guys from the get-go, and I sort of wish I got a little bit more character development, which I'm probably just going to get later. So, but yeah, overall I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and I would recommend you guys pick it up if you feel like a YA dystopia. I'm excited to see what lies in store in the other two books. And I think that's it for me. So, this has been a review. My name's Jackie, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Goodbye!